Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Southern. Oh, wait, we switched it. Sword and Cross Tarot. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to come out and do some readings yesterday. I finally took a day off. But man, that right hand was just tight, dry, because I washed my hands so much, and I get a lot of little nicks all over my hands from working so much and working with those blister packs as I am a nurse. So anyhow, guys, welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Addie G. I am the lady that showed up with the cross on her hand in 2020 during C19. All right, so let's get in it. I have some things to say today. Welcome, welcome. Supporters, non-supporters. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and, I sat here and got my cards together. Let's go ahead and get us a little Palo Santo here. I had a wonderful day yesterday. Jay and I went to tried out a new restaurant around the corner here, the Florida Lane. I went and I needed new appliances, and instead of waiting, I went ahead and rented some until I can go to Lowe's and just purchase what I need. As one, it was about that time. I've had those appliances for probably 10 years. I don't think I've had the washer and dryer that long, but due to certain circumstances, it was time to replace those as well. And that's a good thing, because I realized when I put the refrigerator in place, I'm glad it's not something that I just went and outright purchased, because it just seems to me it's kind of flimsy. Appliances are kind of a big ticket item to purchase. Lord knows they're not cheap. All right. Let's get in it. I have some things I want to say this morning. Guys, I tell you, I am, I'm sickened. Simply just sickened by so many demonic energies I am seeing. And y'all know I have been on one about my son's baby mama. And I am just so sickened by that energy as well. My grandbabies are still being just mentally tortured. And that is such a sickening thing. I've come to the conclusion that this female's family is just demonic. To mentally torture a child, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but I'm so disgusted by it. And I cannot tell you the anger it makes me feel that, and y'all know how I feel about that this mother was protected over the abuse and what she has done simply because of skin color. And to me, that is very sick. That's sickening. I was at the dollar store the other day, guys, and I saw this lady walk out with her child. And I started to interrupt and ask her, is there something I can buy him? This was an African-American woman, and this appeared to be about a 3-year-old child. And he had on a little pair of shorts, no shoes, no shirt. And she was just beating that baby all in his back. And I cannot tell you what went through me and how that made me feel. If you can't afford to purchase something for a child, or if you are on a budget, or, if you're training your child, good behavior reward, such and such, man, there's a way to go about it, and that is not it. To beat a child down in the parking lot, if y'all could have heard that baby's hollers and his screams, the way that went through my soul. And, I knew if I said something to her, that all it would do would cause conflict. When I would have went to the store and got the little fellow whatever he wanted, But I just didn't know how the mother would react to that. But anyhow, I'm just seeing so many sick energies. It's just demonic. It's demonic. It truly is. We really are in spiritual warfare. And hang on, guys. Look, let me show you. This is the new kitty. Check her out. She has a little blind spot in one eye. I don't know if you can see that gray spot, but this was baby girl's one of the foster kiddos. Um, she had a cat, Meredith, and one of the other children decided to let in a stray cat, and Meredith was pregnant at the time, but she ran off, and I guess it's because she felt, she was being bullied by the stray cat. The stray cat ended up having some kittens. So this one, I do not know what happened to Meredith, but I know she was pregnant. And I'm guessing wherever she ran off, it makes me feel like she was trying to protect herself, and that's why she left the home, being the fact she was pregnant. And I think she had those kittens either in this old trailer I use as storage or, somewhere around my little homestead. And I guess it's been about a month and a half since Meredith went missing. I saw this kitten come out from under the trailer one day, and she looked horrible. You could count her little ribs, and I could tell something had got a hold of her, probably tried to eat her, probably ate the other kittens, and, cycle of life. But her little eye was punctured. It looked like, like a tooth had punctured that eye. So anyhow, we rescued her and we saved her. When she gets a little older, I'm going to take her and have her neutered. And we're going to keep her. We have her looking a little healthier, have her little flea collar on her. But you can look in her face and tell that she is one of the kittens, descendant of little Meredith, Miss Livy's cat. So anyhow, guys, I had such a wonderful day yesterday. I went and handled some things, took care of, getting more appliances in here. I still need to run out to the courthouse. Finally took a day off. I think I pulled either 19 or 21 straight, something like that. I have no problem being a hard worker. There's a lot of things I need to take care of. A lot of folks out here still carrying on about taxes. Baby, taxes does not mean whether you're a good person or a bad person, unless you are intentionally trying to get away from it, And it sickens me, it truly sickens me, when I sit and I think about my grandbabies and what happened and how so many people with their own agenda for their own reasons, each little group, did everything they could to slow me down, stop me, affect my income when, the fight I was fighting for was a good fight and a good cause. It's really sickening to abuse children, and I'm not talking about, because I even had a counselor tell me one time she gave her child a cussing. We all have a limit. No one is perfect. We all have flaws. So I'm not talking about hitting your limit when you've already tried reward, redirection, taking gains. What I'm talking about is just outright abuse and mental abuse. And, like I said, I'm not going to say what had happened over, but I think this is one of the most sickening things I've ever seen or heard of, to do this to a child. So if you're listening, baby mama, I hope you roast in hell. Because you and your family are seriously mentally twisted. And I'm not talking about the baby mama here in Louisiana. I'm talking about the baby mama a little upstate east. It just, it never ceases to astonish me. And it's really sickening too. You're taking your racism, you are taking your hatred, your anger of the predicament you got yourself in and everything that happened out on these children, specifically that one child. And what gets me about part of that is, who wouldn't want their children to know their grandparents? She even brought this child to my videos to try to say, oh, Gammy's crazy, and it's just sick. You are working so hard to make a child hate someone that they had a lot of love in their heart for, and the sad thing about that is, grandparents, we all remember our grandparents, Big Mama, we all remember our grandparents and the huge influence they had on our lives. I know in my life, my mother's mother, my grandmother, she made a huge impact on our lives, me and my sisters and I. She used to take us to bluegrass festivals. They played a lot of instruments. And, it's just something you never forget. So to strip that away from a child because of an insane jealousy, it's ridiculous. And it does make me upset with people screaming BLM, because apparently that's not the case when so many people have protected this woman. When she should be arrested for assault. She should be sitting in jail. And I think the sickest part of all of it is to try to mentally influence this child to believe that you caused her neck injury never happened. I don't care what color your skin is. For any adult to protect that, you are a sick, twisted individual. All right, so let's get in it, guys. I want to do a reading on, let's see, what did I do with my piece of paper? Silent nights. Lord, I ask that you bring down your divine white light. Let it flow through me. You know, I have just literally been pushed to my patient's end. And let me say again, guys, because you curse doesn't mean you're a bad person. You know, I read where someone had written one time, someone who curses a lot, it's a sign of ignorance. And I disagree with that. I disagree with a lot in psychology because, again, I looked it up one time. I want to say it was, I'll have to go back and look it up again. I want to say it was 14 different emotions, 7 of them prominent. You know, hate, lust, anger, hurt, sad, happy. All right. Let your divine light flow through me, Lord, as I lay these cards and speak truth known to my knowledge. Again, what is sickening is that so many people have tried to hold me back, delay me, stop me. And, you know, the sad part about that is, as I always say, universal balance is karma. Karma is universal balance. Be it in Buddhism, be it in Christianity, in the Bible, biblically, fracture for fracture, eye for eye, and tooth for tooth. And people seem to not believe in that. They seem to not understand that that's exactly how the universe works. So, if you are seeking justice, this reading's for you. What resonates, take it. What doesn't, leave it in the bin on the way out the door. All right, so let's get in it. What do you have for us? Love. Simply love. We have the Sun card on the bottom and the Ace of Air, which we know represents with the that Ace of Air. The sword on one side of it is the it's like an ivy. You know, the other side is kind of almost like a little hanging fern, I think. One represents victory, one represents sacrifice. And I think, when I think about what my grandbabies have gone through, what I have gone through the past 6 years with just succubus energies, I think about the reward and the sacrifice. All right, moving on. 6 of water. Nostalgia. Sometimes thinking of the past. 6 of air. Moving forward. We have the Fool on the bottom, taking a leap of faith. You know, that 6 of cups represents gifts, innocence, reunions. 6 of air represents moving that ship forward. So what we have here is out of love. Somebody is you know, could be pondering the past and moving forward, could be fighting for something from the past, could be dealing with some issues from the past. We have 8 of fire. We know that is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. That is also wands. Represents messages. So someone may be thinking about something that has to do with the past. Could be childhood, could be children. Moving that ship forward, possibly sending someone some messages, and we have transformation. This is someone possibly wanting to bring about some transformation, has gone through some transformation, and on the bottom, we have the Empress. All right, give us one more. Give us one more on that. We have the Six of Wands, Six of Fire, victory. So we have someone that is possibly about to make a move or is possibly about to send some messages. Has to do with the transformation and a victory. On the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Fire. This is something they could have felt burdened by. We have the Sun, something that brings them happiness. And we have the Messenger of Earth. Could be an earth sign about to send out some messages, receive some messages. Out of love. Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Wheel of Fortune on love card. 10 and 6, 16 together. So, 10 and 6, yeah, together 16. Comes out to 7. Wheel of Fortune, 7. This could be an earth sign. We have Nine of Pentacles, which is normally stands for that single and abundant. This could be someone moving in silence. Someone wanting to move forward with honor for the fight. All right, moving on. We know that Nine of Pentacles sometimes speaks on self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures, but it speaks of someone being single and abundant, nostalgic of the past. Then we have the Six of Air. There's something someone is wanting to move forward with, bring messages forward that's going to help bring about a transformation and a victory. What else do you have for us? What else do you have for us? I just don't think I have ever seen so many toxic energies. All right, so we have Six of Air and we have the Ace of Fire. That is the Ace of Wands. As we know, that speaks on new projects. Someone is wanting to move forward with something. You know, we don't have a leap of faith out here, but that's possibly what it could be. Someone wanting to make a leap of faith, send some messages towards something, having to do with something, some type of transformation. Bring about a transformation, transform something. Ace of Fire. Hang on, guys. They're feeling inspired by something. You know, it could be something that has lit a fire under your arse. You want to send those messages and to bring about transformation for victory in something. I know there was something I was working on, and my computer, the monitor, ended up accidentally being busted. You know, guys, if those things accidentally get hit by anything, it messes that screen up where you just can't see hardly anything. And you guys have to excuse my table. I have had this thing for a long time. I need to sand it down and, you know, restain it. So anyhow, I want to tell you guys, I went on, did a little shopping on Temu the other day, and I got myself a ledger to start keeping up with certain things that are happening. I read the reviews on them, on this particular one, because, you know, you don't want to order something and receive it and not know what you're getting. But I really like this. Show it to you guys real quick. It has the zodiac signs embedded on the front. It has the little pocket here for your pen. The entry for your date. But what I like the most about it is it comes with 3 separate tabs. You know, like little bookmarks to where you can section off what it is you are researching, or, you know, what it is you are recording or putting down, you know. So anyhow, I like that. And I ordered a new tablecloth to cover this, and I didn't want one where you couldn't see the cards, so I did order one a little bit light in color. And I found they do have some fabulous things, that could help around the household. So we ordered a few of those as well. Some things for Big Sweet Pig. He was late this morning. We had a hectic morning. We stayed up late. I had, when the guys came and brought the appliances, I asked them to just sit it on the porch, minus the refrigerator. So this morning, I took the washing machine and the dryer out myself and replaced them. And let me speak on that real quick, guys. I've heard a lot of readers speak on, hang on, guys, let me turn my AC on. It's a little warm in here this morning. And I want to speak this out there for the women who know how to take charge of their life and handle certain things. Some of us come off a little rough around the edges. I do believe most men see that as a turnoff, because apparently they need someone who is weak to where they can feel manly. I think that is the craziest thing. And let me tell you why. When a woman is in that mode to where they stand their ground, they learn how to do work around their home and other things that they take care of. One, it's because they're tired of getting screwed out of their money. Two, it could simply be because this is a very self-sufficient person. Three, how can you ever expect someone's feminine side to show when they are either always having to stand their ground or do things for themselves? Because some people do not like having to ask others for things. Some people simply do not like, getting screwed out of the money they work so hard for. And I can speak on all of those. All right, guys. So anyhow, right now, I'm looking at a lot of options of how I want to handle something. We're not going to speak on that. But just know this. No matter what you're going through, if you're seeking justice, keep your head down. Keep that backbone engaged. Keep pushing forward. Keep working. And what you seek will come to you. Especially when you are fighting a spiritual battle for the innocent. It doesn't matter who you are, who you were. We all, if you cannot learn the lessons, use those lessons to transform in any kind of way, you will stay. And I'm not talking about while you are going through the transition. I'm talking about 30, 40, 50, and 60 years of wallowing in the same piss pot. When you do not use what life throws you to learn those lessons. All right, so we have that 8 of fire message. Yes, indeed. Messenger of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Then we had the 9 of Wands on transformation. So someone was burdened by a lot of things, and this possibly brought about some transformation. I know myself, like I said, I'm sick to death of seeing sick energies that try to hide behind a mask and portray they are just the most excellent people. And I have seen a lot of that here in Terra Land. I do not care who it pisses off. I am going to speak on it. There were a lot of people that came after me, when I simply came out with good intentions to read tarot cards. And, a lot of folks came at me. A lot of folks tried to protect a mother that is apparently just a damn demon. Because, like I say, what I have recently learned, to mentally torture a child like that, to whip a child for that child trying to express feelings, you're a sick, twisted individual. To speak the things you speak to a child, to try to strip their worth from them, you are a sick, twisted individual. Now, I'm not talking about a child that's light years ahead of the crowd, of her age, that wants to stand to you woman to woman. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about literally babies. That's a sick individual. You need to seek some mental health, mama. All right. 6 of fire. We had the 8 of air. Yes, indeed. Someone is trying to prevent someone from getting a victory. No matter how hard this person is pushing forward, fighting the good cause, there's a lot of sick, demonic, twisted energies out there that are trying to fight you, oppose you, be it to your face or behind your back, to prevent you from receiving a victory. And if you fighting a good cause, baby, like I said, keep saying your prayers, hold your head down, keep pushing forward. All right, let's get a different deck so we can clarify this. The fight for justice, the fight for the innocent. All right, so we have love, and on that we had that Wheel of Fortune. We had the 6 of water, which is the 6 of cups, with the 9 of earth. So we have someone that is single, abundant. Somebody's taking that Wheel of Fortune in their own hands out of love. Has to do with possibly children, something of the past. Standing in their single abundance. And you guys know abundance isn't always money. And sometimes abundance isn't always having thousands in the bank. It could be simply keeping it rotating, keeping it coming. We have that Ace of fire. That 6 of water. So, I'm sorry, 6 of air. Moving forward with a fire in their soul for a new project. Man, I can't speak this morning. For a new project to get a message out there, messenger of earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that's going to bring about a transformation that has to do with something someone is burdened with, or something, this could be, in my case, this could be the mental burden on these children, playing with these children's minds. And then we have victory and 8 of air. So someone has tried to restrict someone from bringing about that victory. That's sick. That's demonic. When you know you're in the wrong, when you know, and we're going to use my son's case as an example. When you know you have played with children's minds, when you know you have abused children, and you are trying to keep that hid, and people are ganging up with you all because of skin color, that's the sickest most demonic crap I have ever seen. Let me give you guys a good example. I always preach on following the herd off the cliff. All right? I preach on Kamala Harris and what's coming. God's trying to show y'all. He's trying to show you. Go check out Dalton County and that mayor and look at what's happening. Everybody followed the herd when they voted her in. And now the same skin color is standing up there preaching against her because they see what happened. This woman has this town, $3.5 million in debt. That is affecting everyone that voted her in. It's affecting housing. This woman has signed people on her crew that are registered offenders. In my opinion, she comes off very ghetto. She was all about her. She was never about her community. And that's what I mean, guys, when I speak on do not follow the herd off the cliff. That's what I mean when I speak on certain people oppressing their own selves. All right, so anyhow, let's get on with it. We have the Wheel of Fortune and love. Someone going to spin that wheel, or possibly fixing to spin that wheel out of love for what they, say fool. Somebody's about to take a leap of faith. We have the Lovers. This could be, up here we had out of love. Anyhow, this is someone seeking justice. I have spoke on what is happening with my son. There's nothing like sitting back watching your child go through their soul feeling lost, heartbroken, hurt. I read somewhere, and this was some type of psychological test. A lot of people think that grief, you can't die from grief, and I disagree. We have seen that in animals, to where one mate is expired, and the other one grieves themselves to death. We have also seen that in human form. You take someone that was married 40, 50 years, and one passes away, and the other one literally grieves themselves to the extent of expiring. So, the lover card does not always represent two people of different sex. It could simply be, again, the love of someone in their heart. All right, moving on. So we had that single and abundant. Yeah, see? Ace of Cups. So you are seeking justice for something that happened. This could be someone in your family, someone you loved, someone you cared about, someone you are seeking justice for. And that fell on the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Nine. Man, I don't know why I can't think this morning. It's been a long work period, guys. All right, so as we know, that Ace of Cups speaks on new baby, relationship, proposals, marriage. So this is a proposal. This is something someone's about to come forward with. Then we had the Chariot on that Ace of Fire, and we have the Tower. So whatever someone is doing or planning, they are moving that ship forward. They are about to take a leap of faith, move that ship forward, and they coming in with fire in their soul. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. They're coming in with fire in their soul to move that chariot forward, bring down that tower, speaking that message, messenger of earth, to bring about that transformation where someone is burdened, and it could be children that are burdened. But it's something that happened to you in your past. This could be with some extended family or something where someone is burdened. Could be bringing burdens to your child, to your children, and you're seeking justice for it. That justice will come. That justice will come because it is spiritual warfare. The righteous, the innocent will win. All right, moving on. What do you have for us on that messenger of earth and the Nine of Wands? All right, let's see what we have, guys. Ace of Wands. Five of Wands. This has to do with a lot of fighting, a lot of gossip. Ooh. Flatline. Bringing an ending to a situation, and Page of Wands. So we have an earth sign that is coming forward, moving forward, or someone possibly moving forward in that humble earthly energy. Going to bring about some messages over how something is burdened, something they have possibly been burdened with. This could be something that preys on your soul, preys on your mind, preys on your children. We had that Ace of Wands. That is a new beginning. Inspiration. The urge to create. So someone is fixing to create something that is going to bring an ending to a lot of conflict, fight, gossiping. Page with that, that Page of Wands energy. We know that stands for new project, creative idea. So someone is fixing to move forward with something. And it is out of their plight for justice. All right. So then we had, guys, that Nine of Fire, which is the burden, the transformation. Someone is seeking a victory, wanting to move forward. They're wanting justice. Justice for the burden that either is put on their child, their children, possibly in my case, their grandchildren. And someone has tried to restrict them so they could not get that victory. We have Knight of Pentacles. We know that Knight, that's a reliable person. This person has done a lot of hard work. They've had a lot of patience. Moving on. Someone trying to restrict them from the victory. Ten of Cups. Family. So this could be some type of justice you are seeking that has to do with family, extended family, ex-family. Give us something on that Ten of Cups. Give us something on that Ten of Cups. The Devil. This could be a Capricorn, done to a Capricorn, being done by a Capricorn. This could simply be someone fighting for the innocent and for what is being done in demonic energy. Let's dig a little deeper, guys. This is one of my new decks, Slavic Tarot. Beautiful, beautiful. We have, yes, indeed. We have the Fool. I love the pictures here. And what I love about this one, strength. You see her on the back of that buffalo? That bison? So we have someone that is a very strong person. If you look at this card closely, you can see the moon in the background. And it almost looks like they are fixing to literally fall off of that cliff. They're reaching for something. They're going to take that leap of faith. So someone is fixing to stand in their strength, take a leap of faith. We had the Fool over here. We have the Fool here. Tell us about the devil energy. Eight of Wands. We know that's messages, but look at this card, guys. You see this Phoenix? This is somebody that is rising up to bring forth a message seeking justice. And then we had the Four of Wands, which we know represents homecoming, celebration, family, friends, and reunions. So somebody is fighting for some justice to possibly bring about some type of reunion. And then we had the Hierophant. And we know that Hierophant is someone that is possibly traditional, conventional, seeking conformity, and has expectations. All right, so let's throw a few of our homemade cards on it here. See what we get. Your plight for justice, your plight for the innocent, your plight to save someone, your plight for yourself, your plight for what was done, the mental anguish, what was done to you, what was done to others, whatever your fight is, keep pushing forward. Let no one's wicked tongue, forked tongue, or BS stop you. Especially when you know you are right and you are fighting that spiritual warfare for the right fight. Doesn't matter who you are. What matters is what you're fighting for. All right. Courageous. We have someone out there that was dissatisfied in a relationship. We have someone that tried to set up and frame someone, or is possibly trying to do it now. We have some folks out there that are fake. Someone that has been put through some trauma, possibly a nurse. Someone that doesn't mind paying it forward. We have some drug addicts involved. We have someone pushing forward toward their goals. Could have been the drug addicts that were trying to slow them down. We have someone that is talented, passionate. We have activities of daily living. Just pushing right through our days. Someone involved in this is having some anxiety. Could be the people that are being mentally tortured. We have someone that is angry over how everything went down. And we have some folks that intentionally put obstacles in someone's way. Give us one more. Give us one more. So if you're seeking justice, all right, we got a few more. We have moving on. That would represent our Six of Air. We have someone that was being a tyrant and someone that's worried about their image and keeping up with the Joneses. That's something I'm so thankful for that has never been in my soul. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you. Addie G, Sword and Cross Tarot. Let's see. Let's pull an angel card. See where I put them. All right, so we have Silent Nights. Someone working in the background to bring about justice. We have a lot of folks. There were so many people involved in this. People that were worried about keeping up with the Joneses. Some folks that were nothing but just downright damn bullies, tyrants. We have some folks in this that are just trying to move on, move forward. Some folks that intentionally put obstacles in your way. We have anger. We have anxiety. We have someone that just keeps pushing forward with their activities of daily living. Someone that is very passionate about their goals. Someone that is talented. Could have been some of the drug addicts that tried to stop them. Someone that believes in paying it forward. We have some nurses involved. We have some trauma involved. We have a lot of fakes involved. Some folks tried to set up and frame someone or still trying to set up and frame someone. We have someone in this that was dissatisfied in a relationship. We have someone that has displayed and will keep displaying nothing but courage. All right, so what do we have? What do you have for us, Spirit? What do you have for us? You know, there are a lot of people that try to step in on a story. You cannot flip through a 360-page novel. Catch page 14, page 98, page 110, page 127, page 183, and page 200, and think you know the full story. I know there were a lot of folks that come for me. There were a lot of folks that tried to stop justice from coming. And there's still some folks that are still unwilling to take any accountability. Hide behind the mask and still try to dupe people on what actually happened. A lot of people got involved. A lot of people put their nose in where they shouldn't have. A lot of people put their nose in to stop someone, so someone would not get justice, simply out of image. And that's kind of demonic in its own. It's like I've said before. Image is just that, image. When it comes down to it, baby, you think the divine won't strip that image from you? Do you really think that? You won't once karma comes around. All right. We have young adults. I'm guided and protected as I begin to choose my path in life. So this is someone trying to protect someone that are young adults, possibly coming into young adulthood. We have Archangel Raphael. I'm strengthened and healed by the power of divine love. With that said, there are a lot of folks out here that have the audacity to say, girl, go heal. But yet every time I post something, it triggers somebody. Seems to me there are a lot of folks out here that need to go heal their damn selves. All right, we have the miracle of love. Yes, indeed. This is someone seeking justice for some folks simply out of love. That is courageous. That is the divine. Because God is love. People fail to realize, why did this happen? People fail to realize. Yes, we have a loving God, but we also have a cruel God. I know I am protected. I know I am watched over from the day that cross appeared. Yes, I have asked, why me, Lord? But I also know there's a reason for it. Here, last week before, I was laying in bed, and I probably had tarot reading playing in the background, and I was praying. And I was saying, Lord, you know what I'm trying to bring about? You know what I'm trying to do? And I need the money for this attorney. And I said, if you're not going to send me a blessing, if you do not feel I deserve that blessing, because I don't mind working for that blessing, at least make a way for me to work for it so I can get what I need together to move forward. And I want you guys to know there was a nurse that called in that weekend and the next weekend, and I pulled both of them. I'm not sure how many hours I have for this pay period. I'm guessing somewhere 140, 150, I don't know. But we're going to do it. We're going to keep doing it. I don't care how many hands I have to tear up. I don't care if I have to walk in the house like a cripple. No offense to anyone handicapped. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep seeking justice, and I'm going to keep doing what it takes to make damn sure that these innocent get that justice. I will not stop. I will not sit down. I will not shut up. I will not go away. All right, moving on. Our last angel card, the miracle of love. I am brought alive by the miracle of love. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a lot of folks that tried to sit someone down, delay someone, make sure someone was not seen, Whatever your justice is, whatever justice it is you seek for, hold that head down, engage that backbone, and keep moving forward, baby. Because the divine knows and sees all. All is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Moving forward. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. This could be someone that sees synchronicities. Universe tells us everything we need to know. Let me explain that to you guys. It taught Frankie a lesson here recently. The universe, when there's a predator about, you will hear all of the animals go quiet. That's because they know. They see more, they sense more, and they know more than we could ever sense or see. All right, we have career transition. Archangel Camille, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So you may be fixing to make some career changes. Or either you were trying to make a career change. There were a lot of demons that will always stand in your way. Keep your faith, keep that head down, engage that backbone, and keep moving forward. Because when you stand up for what is righteous and just, regardless of your flaws and who you are, the divine's got you. All right, guys. So that is the message I have for today. Silent nights. No, there is someone that sees and knows exactly what has happened, what is going on, and possibly some folks making some moves in the background to help you with your cause. Be it the divine working in the background, be it the judicial system in the background, or be it someone else that sees what's happening in the background. No, the divine's got you. Because there are no demons that can stand up to the divine. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And when you're fighting the good fight, when you're fighting a spiritual warfare, when you have to bring your sword, show your arse, when you know you're fighting for the right cause, keep pushing forward. Never give up. Never sit down and never back down. Addie G, peace out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next time. Peace out.